unerring interior appointments, limitless personalization options, plenty of hustle for its mass. Like a fancy gift box from Garrard, the extravagant Cullinan SUV's exterior says as much about the owner as the contents inside that spoils them. Named after the largest rough-cut diamond of gem quality ever discovered, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan SUV is a rolling embodiment of its namesake legacy. Large, extravagant, and dizzyingly expensive, the Cullinan takes the traditional Rolls benchmarks: a curated selection of upholstery and trim materials, a whisper-quiet interior, a traditional Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, and a sky's-the-limit customization program, and applies them to a full-size SUV. A twin-turbo V12, rated up to 592 horsepower, resides under the hood, sending its output to an 8-speed transmission and standard all-wheel drive. Pampering the occupants takes precedence here, and that includes a spacious rear compartment with exquisitely padded seating to make the passengers, or in some cases, the owner, though Rolls-Royce tells us that is the exception rather than the rule these days, arrive as fresh as possible. Nearly twice as expensive as a Bentley Bentayga or a Mercedes Maybach GLS class, the Cullinan is also far more exclusive. For many buyers, that makes its price of entry a relative bargain. What's new for 2025? Rolls-Royce identifies the mild updates to the 2025 Cullinan by adding the "to" suffix to its name, but the changes are largely cosmetic and related to the user interface. The iconic Pantheon grille remains, but is now illuminated, and a new L-shaped LED strip flanks the rectangular headlamps. The front bumper is reworked with slanted air intakes, creating a V shape. The rear bumper gets a high-gloss black finish that contributes to an overall bolder look. Polished stainless steel elements around the exhaust and a brushed stainless steel protective plate finish the look. New 7-spoke 23-inch wheels are in place, each milled from a single billet of aluminum. There's also a new Emperador truffle finish intended to give off a subtle shimmer, created by infusing lacquer with glass particles. Inside, a full-width glass panel incorporating the instruments and infotainment touchscreen replaces the previous setup. And there's a new available rayon upholstery fabric crafted from bamboo called Duality Twill. The price of the 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan is expected to start around $392 and go up to $454 depending on the trim and options. If we were in a position to purchase a Cullinan, we wouldn't be too concerned about spreading around a little extra green to get things just right. That means we'd choose the crystal paint scheme, the gold-plated Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament, and the electronic tow hitch. And we wouldn't pass up the opportunity to have the fabric above our heads display a fiber-optic starry night sky via the shooting star headliner. Finally, we'd add the rear privacy glass and side curtains to make the back row into a tranquil hideout. The Black Badge Edition is on hand for those looking for a slightly sinister blacked-out appearance, with a few additional exterior tweaks including a more aggressive lower air intake, as well as the extensive use of carbon fiber interior trim bits. Bulky exterior lacks grace from certain angles. Do you really want a Rolls-Royce SUV when the Ghost and Phantom sedans are still on offer?